when things have gotten very dull and slow.
Here's a darn good way to make 'em go. Only Coca-Cola gives you that refreshing new feeling. That feeling, refreshing new feeling. Only Coca-Cola gives you that refreshing new feeling. Get that feeling with the Coke, you get zing.
Yes, Coca-Cola refreshes you best. With ice-cold Coke, you get the lively lift that puts a lot more zing in living.
Only Coca-Cola gives you that refreshing new feeling. That feeling, refreshing new feeling. Only Coca-Cola gives you that refreshing new feeling. Get that feeling with the Coke, Coca-Cola.
And now, the Coca-Cola Company invites you to enjoy...
And now we come to the regular feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery celebrity. Since my friends on the panel would recognize our famous guest immediately, we've provided them with blindfolds. Are they all in place, panel?
Yes, they are.
Good. Will you come in, mystery challenger, and sign in, please? Now, will you join me over here? Panel, as you know, in the case of our mystery celebrity, we get right down to the general questioning, which we will begin with Miss Dorothy Kilgallen.
Are you in show business?
Yes!
Have you ever appeared in motion pictures? Are you better known for motion pictures than anything else?
Yes!
Have you ever appeared in a film musical?
No. 1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Sir.
Well, I think it's important to establish something right off the bat, which I'm not really sure of. Are you a female?
Yes.
Could have been either. Are you American?
Yes.
Are you, I don't want to be unchivalrous, but are you under 40?
2 down and 8 to go, Miss Patsy.
Am I right in assuming that yes is not your regular voice? You have been in pictures for some years?
Yes.
You do not sing and dance. Are you a dramatic actress?
I am both.
You're what? You're both? You're both dramatic and an actress?
Well, now, the answer is there that our guest is both a dramatic actress and can also do lighter elements, singing and things like that.
Our guest could also be a comedian?
Mm-hmm.
She certainly is now. Have you been associated with one studio in California?
No. That makes it 3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Block.
I love that voice. You know, when I was a kid, I had a voice that high. My teacher made me sit with the girls. And when I got old enough to enjoy it, my voice changed.
All right, Mr. Block. You're on the block.
Have you been in a picture within the last 2 years?
Yes.
It's been a very high-ranking picture. Have you been in a picture within the last year?
Yes.
Last 6 months?
Yes.
Tomorrow?
Probably yes to that, too. You go ahead, Mr. Block.
Has it been determined that it hasn't been a musical?
It has been determined that our guest has not done a musical in the movies yet.
Have you been a favorite, let us say, for, 10 or 15 years?
Yes. A big favorite.
Now her voice has
Now,
changed.
wait a minute. You've been a favorite
That was
for
me.
15 years, and within the last 6 months you made a picture?
Yes.
And your voice is like that? You know, I don't know.
Anticipating an appearance on Broadway?
Yes.
Are you Betty Davis?
Yes. Thank you very much for joining us.
Well, I mean, sometimes the penis gets hard without, well...
Oh, without an ejaculation of sperm? Oh, yes, that's right. You see, all an erection is an increase in blood in the penis, which is made up mostly of spongia. Now, when something excites us sexually, this tissue fills up with blood, and the whole organ is extended or hard, erect.
Sometimes that just happens by itself, doesn't it? You know, like in the morning.
Oh, yes, you don't have to be thinking about sex to have an erection. Pressure from a full bladder can cause it, or rhythmic movements of the body, horseback riding, say. Yes, George?
Does an erection, well, does that mean you have too much sperm and you ought to get rid of it?
Get rid of it? No. But sometimes your body will do that by itself, at night. It's called a nocturnal emission, or wet dream. Then you can cause an ejaculation by yourself, too, by masturbating, rubbing the penis. Sometimes you hear that masturbation affects your mind or your manhood. It isn't true. For kids your age, it's just something normal.
And here's what she writes. She says, my 8-year-old son has to appear in a school play in the part of a little Scottish boy, and he has to wear a kilt. He refuses to do so because he says all the children will tease him and call him a sissy. I tell him it's perfectly all right for any man to wear a kilt, but he says he just won't be teased. What should I do about this? Billy Knight?
Well, so what if his friends tease him? Like, if my friends tease me, I just tease them right back. I just give them the same baloney that they gave me.
Wouldn't you mind wearing a kilt, Billy?
No. So what? A lot of men wear kilts.
They do?
Out west, some people wear kilts. You know, there's Scotchmen out
A Western Scotchman, yes. Sure. Susan Silver? Susan Silver?
Well, I don't think that I don't think that people should tease her, because if somebody teases somebody, it isn't nice.
Oh, well, of course, if somebody teases nobody, that's a lot better, I know. Would you like to wear a kilt, Susan? Why not?
I don't want it.
You know what it is?
No.
Oh. Well, that's the thing you see the Scotch people wear in plays. You know, they sort of like a little skirt, green and plaid, like our Scotch plaid design. Okay. Richard Goodall?
Well, I think that he should wear the kilt, because so what if his playmates will make fun of him? The next day they'll be playing with him again, and they'll forget all about the whole thing. So for one day, I think that the boy should do something that he doesn't want to do, because it's not going to do him any harm, is it? I hope not.
I don't think so, Richard. I think that's very well put. Charlie Hankinson?
Well, I don't see why this boy shouldn't wear the kilt just because he's afraid that the children will tease him. After all, I mean, a kilt is might he think it's a skirt, but if he ever went over to Scotland, he'd certainly see all the men with the kilts on. Therefore, if anybody should tease him, he should just tell them. Why don't they go over to Scotland? Then they'd see them with kilts, and in that way, why shouldn't he wear them?
You're making it complicated. All his friends will have to go to Scotland on a trip this time.
Yeah, but I mean, if that's the way you put it, it's no reason why he shouldn't do it just because he's afraid he'll be teased. After all, I was once in a play and I had to wear one, and I wasn't.
Oh, I bet you look darling, Charlie.
Well, I think I did.
Deep inside the Johnson's Wax Laboratories, a special kind of car cleaner is being blended into a new kind of wax to create push-button paste waxing for your car. New Instant J-Wax. Inside, the hard wax suspends itself as millions of wax molecules for easy spreading. That's the speed waxing secret of new Instant J-Wax.
Just push the button, spread it around. Dirt comes off, wax goes on. Real wax you can feel. Now buff it lightly to lock in the luster for months to come.
You're done in half the time. Paste wax protection with push-button ease.
So let it rain and watch that water bead. There's nothing like J-Wax to put between your car and the weather. J-Wax, regular in the economy can, instant in the new push-button can. J-Wax.
Oh, you're the agent.
Yes. You know, Clem, you know what I'd like to do?
What?
I'd like to take you to New York, put you up in a studio, and exploit your potentialities.
You wouldn't dare.